beautiful people of the YouTube. I am coming to you today in a very blustery, cold snap that we are having in western Pennsylvania to do a unboxing video that is way overdue, and I also wanted to give a life update, sort of explaining why this unboxing wasn't done actually earlier last week. So if you want to just watch the Allure Beauty Box unboxing, I will list in the description down below time stamp when I get to unboxing. But first I wanted to, apologize for not unboxing it sooner, but I have been sick. As you can tell, even now, I am freezing cold, and I might not sound, or I should sound pretty normal now, but I wasn't this past week. Beginning of January, the new year, was not a good time for me. Work's been crazy, and I found out that when you get sick, you don't just keep working in a doctor's office. They actually care for you, and they will kick your butt out of the office. I had that done twice to me in the past 2 weeks. And I've been playing catch up to try and get caught up on all of my work. I'm maybe halfway, but it's because everyone is sick right now. You've heard about the triple pandemic sicknesses going around, and 2 weeks ago, I want to say I started to feel congested in the chest on Tuesday, 2 Tuesdays ago, and I started coughing really bad, and I just sort of shook it off that it's my ear issue, draining, and allergies, or I probably had a cold. So Tuesday started the coughing. When Tuesday I worked and it was a continuous cough, and I said, I'm fine, I don't have a fever, I feel fine, I'm just coughing. And Wednesday came along, and the coughing didn't stop. Through the night, I didn't sleep very well, and I basically went to work and said I better put a mask on because maybe I do have something. And basically my provider, my nurse practitioner, who's also my coworker, God love her, she looked at me and she said, we're testing you for everything, because you sound terrible. And I put my mask on, got the test done, and got to work. I was feeling about 50%. My chest started to hurt, and I was sort of wheezing a little bit um, as I was going through the day, and lo and behold, all the tests came back negative at the end of the day. And my coworkers were like, well, that's no fun, Nikki. And I had to laugh at that and also cough because no flu, no COVID, no RSV, no nothing. It was just upper chest congestion. And I said, see, I told you. And they're like, well, you can take your mask off now. And I'm like, well, I'm still coughing. Let me just keep it on for the rest of the day. That week, I worked early shifts, so I left around 3-ish. So I knew if I got past lunchtime, it was only 3 more hours. I could deal with it. Went home Wednesday, started to take some medicine for the coughing and the congestion, and I basically crashed and slept. Didn't make any supper, wasn't even feeling like eating. I felt like poop. And took a shower and took some more medicine, went to bed. Thursday morning, I felt absolutely terrible, but I knew I had to get to work. And that was always drilled in me from my previous job that, if you didn't test positive for anything and you're still breathing and you don't have a temperature, you're coming to work. You're a warm body. And I started working. Everyone said I looked terrible and I sounded terrible, and I said, well, I feel terrible. I said, but I can get through the day. Well, my manager basically looked at me, and this was around before lunchtime, and said, you're going home. You sound terrible. You look terrible. Why put yourself through all of this when you can't even do your job properly? And I left early that day and basically went home, took my work clothes off and my makeup, and fell asleep in bed. Crawled in bed and slept till lunchtime. I had, again, soup for lunch. That was my food of choice 2 weeks ago, was soup and like crackers. And I then, after lunch, came right back into bed and slept some more. I was feeling a little bit better since I've been taking my medicine, and Friday I was able to work the whole day. It was rough, but I worked it. My chest felt like it was on fire. I was still coughing a little bit, but it was sort of better. And I must have looked pale when I came into work Friday, and my manager was like, you are wheezing. And I'm like, no, I'm fine. I'm like, 85% better. I'm like, maybe 80. I'm fine. And one of my other coworkers, who is a nurse, basically just was like, I'm listening to your lungs. And she's like, well, good news, no pneumonia. But bad news is you got a lot of congestion up in your upper chest area. And I said, well, I feel it. And one of the other providers basically prescribed me some medicine and a inhaler, which to everyone who has ever had an inhaler, God bless you, because those things are hard to figure out. My body wanted to reject it every single time I did a and I said, okay, I'll run to my pharmacy at the end of work and pick up the medication, and I'll start it the weekend. And my coworker said, no, at least start it tonight. If nothing else, use the inhaler. So, I mean, God love my coworkers for caring so much about me. So, I picked up my prescription that evening. Was hoping Saturday I'll start the Z-Pack and get on my way to recovery. And lo and behold, setback happens. Saturday night, or should I say Friday night into Saturday morning, I was dreaming, sleeping soundly, and I had my mouth closed. Sometimes I am a mouth breather in the nighttime, but I had my mouth closed and I was breathing through my nose like a normal human being. And I was dreaming about eating pickled things. Not just pickles, but pickled things and vegetables. And I was enjoying eating said pickled things so much that saliva formed in my mouth and I aspirated on my own saliva. I was planning on waking up at that time of morning, but not to the point that I could not breathe, and I start choking again and coughing and thinking I am probably gonna die. It felt that way for a few seconds. And I finally get to my door to my room and stumble to the bathroom because, of course, I was coughing so much and finally caught my breath that I at least wanted to flag my father and be like, hey, I'm okay. At least I believe I am. And go to the bathroom because, I am older now and body functions aren't the best anymore. And even a slight sneeze can things out. Went to the bathroom and caught my breath to find that my father was sleeping the entire time. I probably would have been laying on the floor, turning blue, because he was just sleeping. And trust me, I gave him a dirty look when I came into the living room and told him that. And all he told me was, well, why did you choke on your own saliva? Um, so Saturday, when I thought I was going to start my medication, I did, but as the weekend progressed, my rest and relaxation turned into, I feel absolutely terrible now. My body aches, my chest really aches, and how am I going to be better by Monday? So I, again, work up enough that Sunday I feel almost better, and I thought, we need groceries for this week. Let's go out. We go out. I start walking through the aisles of Aldi's and picking up some groceries on our list, and my chest starts burning and I start wheezing and for air. I got winded. I basically said, let's finish up. I want to go home. And came home and basically took my medicine, took another nap, and I hoped that Sunday night when I went to bed that at least I would feel good enough to work the rest of the week. And I hoped and prayed, and mentally I was also struck 2 weeks ago with the realization that it is going to be a year that I had lost my previous job. And the fact that my new job has such amazing coworkers who care about me being sick, just really weighed heavily on me, that I broke down Monday when I went to work, and I was like, I don't normally act this way, and everyone was like, well, that's probably because of the medication you're taking. And I said, oh, really? I said, I feel terrible. And in the doctor's office, doctor came by to check on me and said how I was doing, and basically looked at me and said, you look terrible. And I said, well, I feel terrible, but I'm working. And he's like, okay, I understand. And then I got sent home again. Um, so, yeah. Monday night, my manager just wanted to check on me again. Um, and I said, no, I got some more sleep. I feel better. I'm coming to work. And they're like, well, if you still sound terrible, we're sending you home again. And I'm like, no, no, no. I'm like, I will get through the rest of this week. And I did, for the most part. Tuesday was a little rough. Wednesday was getting better. Thursday, I finished my medicine. And Friday, I felt decent. At least the best that I felt in 2 weeks. And Friday, I left early, not because I was sick, because I worked longer shifts, and I left a little bit early, had some lunch, treated Dad for being a trooper these past 2 weeks, And even though he wasn't there to save me 2 Saturdays ago, but I digress with that. And I do still get winded very easily. And this cold weather is sort of scaring me, and I worry that the congestion will come back with this extreme cold when I go out. So that scares me, because you can only take so much medication for something before you become resistant. So today I made a big pot of vegetable soup with cabbage and tons of garlic in it, so that can be like for basically 3 days, hunkered down in this cold weather, enjoying some warm soup. So that's my life update. Not great mentally, getting better. Health wise, for now, I'm better. I just pray that this cold weather just skedaddles very soon, because I do not want to feel this way anymore. I've never felt this way before, like lethargic and tired all the time, and like I said, winded. So please bear with me during this unboxing, and I will start the Allure unboxing, which is for January 2025. I had gotten this 2 weekends ago, and had I had perceived me getting sick, I would have just done the video right then and there and unboxed it and just told you guys, hey, I'm sick, but this is what's in the Allure box. Enjoy. Please subscribe to Allure Beauty Box, because it's an awesome box for $25 with some tax and free shipping. This month, there was no choice item. February is a choice item, so if you do subscribe to Allure Beauty Box, know that you can pick a lip tint gloss oil thing, and I picked the reddest one. It's pinkish. I hope I chose wisely. But a gloss, a balm, an oil, it is what it is. It's just a wash of color, so I don't really care what color I get. It's just perfect for the winter months, just to keep your lips moisturized. So this box was very heavy. It is a little jiggly, but Allure Beauty Box is supposed to have at least 3 full-size items. The rest travel, deluxe size items. They have a shop that you can get previous products and other products at a discount. I have shopped on their website. I had a Allure haul not too long ago. And definitely, if you like anything in the box, I suggest going to the membership store, because you can definitely repurchase those items that you fell in love with at a discounted price. So know that. And also, I just did a survey for Allure Beauty Box and found out it is their 10th anniversary. I have been subscribed for 10 years. Yes, right when they started this subscription box, I signed up for it. I believe because I was getting the Allure magazine, and they were like, hey, we have this subscription. You get this subscription, you'll get the magazine for free for another how many more months and stuff. And I signed up. Never canceled ever since. So I am a loyal Allure Beauty Box member for that long. Their little booklet is here, and they give a list of all of the items with the prices of the full-size products, and also like how to use them, why they like them. So let's go through these really quickly, because I will say when I checked the box to make sure nothing was broken or leaking or anything, especially with these cold temperatures, I was like, okay, it's an okay box. I'm excited for a few items, but you know, nothing really like, oh, ooh. Maybe the first item, which I will pull out, which is a full-size item from Melly's, and it is the Get Dreamy Overnight Toning Whip. And this is a whipped body cream that is supposed to be rich and hydrating but never heavy, with shea butter and coconut and passion fruit oil, and it is supposed to have a scent to help you sleep. And you can apply this to your neck all the way down for a restful night after showering. This is 100 milliliters, and it is $39. When I checked this and I opened it up, I have to say it does smell amazing. I want to say there's some lavender, but also something else. I want to say chamomile, but it's got a little herbaceous scent to it. As you can see, it is like very whipped and blue. And it feels amazing. I guess this brand also has like chest and bum cream that is supposed to, you know, up your features, you know, tighten them. So I basically will enjoy this after a good shower just for the sleepy smelliness of it and the hydration. You know, let it tone my body parts to its heart's content. So I am happy and sort of excited to try this, because like I said, I haven't really been sleeping great. So this is definitely a winner in my book. Next up is another full-size item, and this is where I'm like, I don't use this kind of stuff anymore, and I do have my favorite, Jeffree Star, and it is from Ciate, London, and it is the Extraordinary Setting Powder in Translucent, and this is full size, and it comes in at $22. like I said, I have a setting powder from Jeffree Star that smells like cotton candy, and it is amazing. I even got a illuminating one of his, and I used to use setting powder, but not anymore. I'm more about keeping my face moisturized and hydrated. I don't really need setting powder anymore. So, happy to get it. I might pass it along. I don't know many people around me who actually use setting powder, but hey, message me down below if you do. Next up is some sample size items, and they are from Monday Hair Care, and we got, which is good, a shampoo and a conditioner, and I think these bottles for samples are decent sized bottles for the hair on my head that looks terrible right now. Don't mind it. Just me being Weekend Nikki. And these full-size products are basically $8 a piece, $7.99 for the full size of 354 milliliters. We're only getting 50 milliliters in both the shampoo and the conditioner. And they are moisturizing shampoo and conditioner. Do I need a little more moisture in my life? As you can see, heck yeah. So, I mean, I will use these. I like to try shampoo and conditioners out. I feel absolutely terrible because my hair is its own monster and it does not like many shampoo and conditioners out there. So, when I get samples of them, I like trying them to see if, oh, will this work? And sometimes it does. Most of the time it doesn't, but I'm not crying because I didn't spend full price on the product, so good thing. Good thing. Last two items is one more sample size item, and this is from, there we go, Juliet Has a Gun. This is the Juliet perfume. The full size bottle of this, which is 100 milliliters, is $150. We got the travel one, which is just 5 milliliters, and frankly, I'll open up the box. I think this is a decent size to try out. It's not like a little sample one. I mean, this will probably last me forever. I did try it. It is very florally. And I thought maybe I would like it, but it sat on my skin for a little bit and I was like, no, I don't like it. Don't like it at all. So this will probably be just like a once in a blue moon spritz type and go situation. But that's why I like to try perfumes out. I might like them, might not like them. You don't know when it's your own body chemistry. Last but not least is the third full-size item in our box, and it is the Ahava Purifying Mud Mask. This is full size at 100 milliliters, and it is $39. I have used the Ahava brand many a times, and I have actually used the mud mask a few times. I've only ever gotten the travel size sample of it. It is good. I probably wouldn't use this like every week. I'd probably do like every other week. Because this does sort of the oils and impurities out of your skin. So, but it does leave it very clean. So, yeah, I mean, I'll put it in the cabinet and use it every once in a while. So, like I said, this box was okay for the most part. Like I said, the most exciting thing is the body cream. I think that's also different for Allure. And the shampoo, I will definitely have use. And I mean, the perfume I'll use sparingly. And then this can be a gift, or, you know, maybe I'll use it sometime. I don't know. But that is everything in the Allure box. I'm sort of excited to see what February's is. They haven't sneak peeked it yet for us. Especially them raving about 10-year anniversary and some surprising things coming up. I can just be excited for what is to come for Allure. I hope everyone, please stay healthy, stay safe, stay warm in this crazy weather we're having. Please have prayers for California. Talk about like fires burning to the west and extreme heat and drought, and then extreme cold to the east with tons of rain and everything and snow, and it's just bananas out there right now. Talk about starting 2025, right? I hope everyone has a great week. Happy Martin Luther King Day for tomorrow, and I will see everyone next time. Bye.